Now we're into the men's slalom final. First competitor Nate Smith from the USA. We catch him here on the 11.25 metre line. Very difficult pass. Remember, the centre of the boat wake to the turn, boys, is 11.5 metres. 11.25. He's around buoy number 3. He has to ski very, very well on this pass, which he does. Takes in buoy 5, angles to buoy number 6, and Nate Smith successfully running 11.25 metres.
Yeah, Nate Smith, the last to qualify for the semis and for this final, so he's first off the dock, has to put a score for the rest to beat. And we see him coming now up to buoy number 3, and he's the current under-21 world champion, and this is only his second pro season. So Nate Smith from the United States running the 10.75 metre line.
Oh, for someone so young, that's great stuff on the Yarra. 10.75, traditionally, that's a good score. Here he comes on 10.25. What would you expect with the quality of the field? He's got to get deep into this. Here comes Nate Smith. He angles beautifully through the gates. Good turnaround. Buoy number 1, but he just stood it up. He stretches for 6. Well, 1 at 10.25 metres, a good score, but will it be enough for the young American? Well, competitor number 2 from New Zealand, Aaron Larkin.
Yeah, Aaron Larkin on the water now, 11.25 metre line. He's the reigning Moomba Masters champion, also won it in 2010 as well. Second at the world titles, so he's got a mountain of titles under his belt. And Aaron Larkin in a little bit of strife. He's 11.25, but no problem for him.
Well, as a previous winner, Aaron Larkin knows exactly what he has to do, and he's got to run this to have a crack at the score of Nate Smith. Round buoy number 1, what a tight turn out of 1. Takes in 2, gets some slack rope, but he's a fighter, is Aaron Larkin. Around buoy number 3, gets to 4. Oh, and I don't think he's going to get to 5 as he goes inside buoy 5. Aaron Larkin, happy nonetheless with the score, unofficially 4 on the 10.75 metre line.
To make the finals on Monday, you've got to be happy with that.
Yeah. This, as I say, this place has been good to me. You know, I don't think I ever take it for granted. You know, every time I come here, it's one round at a time, and I just enjoy it. You know, this is the biggest tournament in the world, and it's nice to have the crowd, and I just it's great to be here on Monday again. You know, so no matter what I do.
Now our third skier from Italy, Carlo Ale, on an 11.25 metre line.
Yeah, he came third at the last European Championships and he's currently ranked 20th in the world. So Carlo Ale, this is probably his first time to Moomba, so it looks like he's getting used to the Yarra there. A little bit slack around buoy number 5, wouldn't worry him too much though.
Well, he's about to come back on 10.75, so at the moment, as we sit, Nate Smith has run this pass, 4 from Aaron Larkin, and let's see what Carlo can do. Here he comes. Round buoy number 2. Stands the ski beautifully around 2. Gets great angle out of 3. Reaches to 4. Oh, but he can't turn 4. He gets back to the wake, and I think he's tied with Aaron Larkin. Well, unofficially 4 at the 10.75 metre line, but not able to catch our leader at the moment, Nate Smith, as we go to replay.
Yeah, Carlo getting a lot of angle out of that first buoy and sort of stands up a little bit around buoy number 2, so puts him behind the 8 ball from there, and he was sort of salvaging that pass from there on. 4 buoys on the 10.75.
And the victim of a dare, if you think Corey Humberg's head looks like a turn buoy, he is actually buoy wonder, as in slalom buoy, but there was a slight interruption to the course, so they had to do an assimilation pass, and, Corey Humberg, of course, the life of the party, really hamming it up to the crowd on the way back, and we'll see him coming back on the 11.25 metre line after the assimilation pass. Here he comes. Good looking conditions. He takes around buoy number 1. Angles into 2. Oh, good turn out of 2. Oh, but he's late into 3. Well, he just had a minor mishap in his body position coming out of buoy 2. That cost him dearly. So unfortunately, Corey Humberg, that will be the end of his slalom pass. Now Australia's Joel Wing attempting the 10.75 metre line. Snaps that ski around buoy number 1. Getting dragged a little narrow into 2. He stood the scab around 2, but he's going to fight for 3. Oh, he gets around 3 and loses the handle. Well, bad luck for Joel Wing. 2.5 on the 10.75 won't be enough to place in the event. As we go to replay, Josh, great start for Joel Wing.
Yeah, it was an awesome one buoy there, and we see Joel Wing in the finals again. Made the finals last year, so he's a regular here on the Yarra River. Maybe a little bit too early into 2, just stood up and couldn't really salvage the pass from there on. So 2.5 buoys.
Now we move to Canada and Jason McClintock. Also watching him on the 10.7 metre line. Well, this seems to be what holds the guys up. Reaching out for 3 is Jason McClintock. He'd dearly love to get to 4, but not today. Well, bad luck for the Canadian, but 3 at 10.75. That's still a good score. And as we go to replay, well, Jason McClintock got a good start here, Josh. I thought he had a big chance at running the pass.
Yeah, so did I, Rob. The former junior world champion hasn't skied too much on the Yarra, but making the finals here on Monday, he's got to be happy with that, and just stood up a little bit round 3, couldn't get to the end of that pass.
Well, if you need experience on the Yarra, this man has it. Chris Parrish from the US, 10.75. He must run this pass. Oh, and he pops the handle through boy number 1, and unfortunately for the American, well, a very untimely fall, Josh, as we go to replay.
Yeah, certainly if he held on to this turn, he would have been right on time for this pass, but unfortunately pops the handle, the world record holder.
Well, now we move to our top seed, Jonathan Travers. 11.25 metre line. Angles through the gates. Good turnaround 1, Josh. Looking good at 2.
Yeah, and he's right on this 11.25 metre pass. The big man from Florida.
Yes, tall. He really uses his reach, as Jonathan Travers. Okay, so the 10.75. Only one guy's run it so far today. That was Nate Smith. Let's see what Jonathan can do. Great turn out of 2. Snaps that turn around 3. Oh, geez, looking good. Turns around 4 to Travers, and he spat out of the front. Well, he just broke forward at the shoulders, and once again, so disappointed is Jonathan Travers. So near, but yet so far to this men's slalom title, which goes to Nate Smith from the USA.
Yeah, such an aggressive skier is Jonathan. We see him, he's the former under-21 men's slalom champion, and he certainly eats up this Yarra River here, just turning that ski so aggressively and holding on to it, and unfortunately just coming unstuck around boy number 4 for Jonathan Travers.
So congratulations goes to our winner, Nate Smith from the USA. Warmly received by the wonderful crowd here at the Moomba Masters 2012.
Okay, your 2012 Moomba Masters Slalom champion, Nate Smith. Did you think it could happen after your preliminary round?
Not really, but the way I think is anything's possible, and if you keep pulling through, then you never know what's going to happen.
How are you liking your stay in Melbourne?
I love it. I've never been in a city like this, and it's great. Absolutely love it.
So we'll see you back next year?
Absolutely. Yes.
Thanks, Nate.
Yep, thank you.
And the men's slalom results, Aaron Larkin in 3rd place, Carlo Alei from Italy in 2nd, and our winner, of course, from the USA, Nate Smith. Well, we'll be back with women's jump right after this break.